Abominable was in that weird point of animated movies of this year. There was a curse that affected almost every animated movie of this year to make it underperform. The only movies to exception are movies with Disney's logo, and of course, the Addams Family, yes, and Detective Pikachu as well, which actually slightly overperformed at the domestic box office, but still didn't reach the heights it sort of had because of Aladdin and Disney trying to push it out of the box office, which, I could expose Disney, mafia trying to push movies out of the box office. But you can see here, Abominable is one of DreamWorks' lowest grossing movies, okay? If you look at the numbers here for Abominable, it is one of DreamWorks' most lowest grossing movies of all time. The only thing that kind of helped it was it got a China release. Other than that, it is the lowest grossing, DreamWorks movie probably ever. Okay, probably ever. Okay, especially domestically. Okay, and worldwide. This movie just
Some
come
transitions
on,
happen gradually
close.
over time, but some can happen in an instant.
Oh my God, it took forever for that to close. But see here that Disney, no, not Disney, DreamWorks. Okay, you can see here that by DreamWorks. Let's look at DreamWorks movies. Okay, DreamWorks movies. You can see here, Abominable is one of the lowest grossing movies ever. And these are out of the release movies. You can see the box office here. Ants, 171 million. The Road to El Dorado, $76 million. This movie, Carol to the Royal Rabbit, 192 million. Forced Away, 198 million. And overall, they had many great successes except for Captain Underpants, which I don't know why they made that. Let's didn't do too well at the box office, but for some reason people liked it because it was Captain Underpants. It was a part of their childhood. Then we have Abominable. Okay, the only movie that made worse money was Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, which it really wasn't. It was a terrible movie. Okay, Sinbad, the Legend of the Seven Seas, and the Road to El Dorado did worse, and of course Cameron of the Sattery Spirit Stallion of the Cameron did worse, which sadly that movie did worse than Abominable. Of course, unadjusted for inflation, and of course it did worse than it's doing just as bad as Forced Away, another very forgettable movie that was made by DreamWorks as well. And what movies do they have upcoming? They have sequels to Boss Baby. Yes, a movie that was completely forgotten about. And the point and now I'll go over the real reason why. So I think the next reason why the real reason why the movie flopped is because of another movie called Smallfoot. Okay, if you look at Smallfoot and Abominable, they'll say, oh, there's two Yeti movies. Oh, what is the difference between Smallfoot and Abominable? Okay, what's the difference between these two movies? The Smallfoot came out first. Okay, it came out first, and it's just a movie about Yetis, and it's the same thing as Abominable. Okay, it's Yetis in the mountains, and you have to save the Yetis in the mountains. It's the same story. Okay, compared to storks, really, Abominable is the movie you can compare it to. Okay, you can see here. Here is Smallfoot, and here is Abominable, 2019, of course, the 2019 movie. Okay, you can see here that in the comparison, Abominable did worse than Smallfoot. It came out on the same day, even. The movies came out at the same time as well. And the movie did worse than, Smallfoot, okay? And of course, the other Yeti movie they released this year, or slash Bigfoot movie, was Missing Link. Another movie that, no one cared about. And people say, oh yeah, Leica is such a great company. If people really liked Leica's movies, they would be selling and making money, okay? Don't use the excuse, oh, it doesn't make money, so it means it's a good movie. It made no money, basically, Missing Link did. Here's Abominable versus, Smallfoot. It's 20 million apart. So 14 to 4. And Abominable is basically just already done with its box office, okay? No one's really going out to go see this movie, especially considering that the Addams Family and Maleficent came out as well, which basically destroyed this movie's box office potential. So Abominable is a flop, okay? The movie is coming out on December 17th, 2019, on the holiday. Because the schools are going to try and make sure this movie does well. Get, of course, kids to buy want for Christmas. And that's probably the only hope this movie has left. As the movie is dying internationally and domestically. And that's basically it about Abominable.